In related news, Israel's stock exchanges are seeing a surprise boost this week, with new IPOs being filed in the Tel-Aviv Stoch Exchange at a rate not seen in over a decade. Here to explain the boon is ILTV consumer behavior expert, Dr. Vili Abraham. Dr. Abraham, thank you so much for being with us.
It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, so what's going on? Because at least 30 new firms have been filing in the Tel Aviv Exchange in just the third quarter this year. It's up from 23 from all of 2019.
Yeah, well, if we look at the companies that are submitting or filing IPOs, we're talking about companies that are in the innovations business, clean energy, high tech. And the reason that it is happening is because in the past, they were able to raise funds from abroad, from international companies and from foreign investors. But this is now impossible because of travel restrictions. So it means that high-tech companies have no choice but to raise money domestically.
So what does this mean for the strength of Israel's economy as we move forward through this pandemic?
Well, in the past, when an Israeli high-tech company would want to raise funds, it would do this in order either to get some money to operate now, or maybe even, sell part of its company. And eventually, the Israeli government and the Israeli economy would not benefit from taxes and from the activity inside the country. So now that they're raising funds here in Israel, it means that we will be producing more jobs for Israelis, and also the government and the economy will benefit from taxes as a result of the operations of these companies domestically.
Do you see this evolution of the marketplace, this trend of bringing more work domestically? Do you think that that's going to continue for, the foreseeable future?
Yes, because the high-tech industry has received a very significant push as a result of COVID-19. And we mustn't forget that there was a shortage of high-tech workers even before COVID-19, and there is a greater shortage now because all companies have moved online. If you look at retail businesses in Israel, all of them have been operating since the last lockdown online. They had no choice. So we need greater workforce in the high-tech industry. So yes, I think it's great news for the Israeli economy, at least for the long term.
All right, well, I really, really hope that some positive trends all around with respect to coronavirus do continue. Really, thank you so much for being with us and sharing your insights.